up, though? Welcome to another episode of Sea of Thieves, Seas Ain't Safe. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe. Now, I'm kicking it, right? I'm kicking it per usual. I'm doing my thing like I normally do, right? Go to work, come home, chill, relax, I watch Squid Games, on episode 5. I can't finish it yet because I'm too busy, right? I got stuff coming up in the next couple weeks, right? So I can't really focus. I'm ripping and running. I'm running around town to keep my mind off of that, but I'm out here stressed out, right? But I'm not worried about all that. I put everything to the side because at the end of the day, Bayfanger has his thirsty boys, and guess what? We don't play problem, right? I have nothing to worry about because at the end of the day, if all else fails in real life, I could come to virtual reality playing the Sea of Thieves, and I know my thirsty boys are all right. So I thought, right? It's like you hit up with this bombshell, right? And I was just kind of shocked. I just didn't really see this coming, right? This is going to be a shocker to you, just as much as a shocker to me. Now, this person went low, but I don't think he went as low as Polo. Problem, okay? But lo and behold, he did go low. So I get a random message, right? Something like a whole nother name, a whole nother new person. I just don't get it. I don't even know who this person is, right? This person says, first he says, I'm not going to be on the seas for a while. I'm going on vacation with my family. So I'm not going to be playing for like 3 weeks. It's all right. Cool. Right? Fast forward, right? He says, I'm quitting SOT. Thanks for letting me be the leader of your team. It was fun, but I'm going to focus more on school. Problem. He said, giving all my alt accounts to a friend, and good luck with the team. Try to find some good players. Oh, by the way, Beagle is the new leader. If you don't want him as leader, you can try to find someone else. Problem, right? Now, I'm like, this is all cool, right? We're all about education here. I'm all about education, right? At the end of the day, he's just a kid. Who wants to stop a kid from getting their education? You would have to have a problem. Now, so I didn't think about it too much. I was just like, let me hit up Beagle. Let Beagle take over. It is what it is. I'm going to show you why things get a little bit more scary. Now, this person hits me up. This person hits me up like only when it's really, really important. Now, this person watches my videos, appreciates my videos, but I had no idea when they hit me up, they would be dropping a thirsty bomb on me. Problem, right? So I was like, So this person comes into the picture and he says, John has scooped down low recently. He said some not very cool things. Problem, right? Now, this was on the 15th of this month when I received this. So I said, question mark. Homeboy doesn't even wait. He shoots from the hip. He says he said the N-word. Problem. He said, I can't remember exactly. So I just said, that must be the reason he left. Not only did Little John leave as the leader, right? He also left all the discourse, changed his name, and just dipped out. Now, this person that gave me this information is a very, very reliable source. In fact, he only pops up when things are super serious, very critical, and when he's talking about certain individuals' problem, right? And the only reason why I trust this person, because every time I tell him, you know what, I'm about to quit making the videos, he says, no, Bayfinger. You can't leave the seas alone. The game needs you. Problem. I couldn't believe it. I felt like I was stabbed in my back. Felt like I walked in and he was sleeping with my woman, right? Or I felt like, him and my girlfriend been sharing text messages. That's how I felt, right? You guys all know that pain. If you don't know, you'll find out later. It's the worst pain you ever feel. I couldn't believe my right-hand man. We took out Polo in Hairline in a freaking match together. My guy just went low and dropped the N-bomb, and they caught him in 4K problems. So instead of confessing up to it, he said, you know what? I'm just going to leave and go away. I know he's embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for him. Needless to say, it is what it is. I'm not going to trash the kid too bad, but I just want to let y'all know that is what happened with the Thirsty Boy leader. Bad association spoils useful habits. When I'm not around, he hangs around with those other clowns that like to use the N-word now, right? And then what happened? It left his mouth bars. Problem. I'm just warming up. I wish the best for Lil Jon. I hope he figures life out. But, bro, let's be honest here. Lil Jon, you're homeschooled. Okay? I mean, you probably get like 4 or 5 assignments a day, if that, bro. You don't got to lie to me. Just tell me the truth, bro. You slipped up. With those loose lips, bro, you let it slip. And it wasn't cool. Moving forward. Remember we were talking about Beaver? Like I said last time, we are going to leave it to Beaver, okay? Now, they thought they got rid of Beaver. Everybody thought he was gone. They made that fake screenshot of him saying the N-bomb, right? Beaver said it is what it is. Whatever you guys want to do. If that's what you got to do to get rid of me, it's all good. You know why? Because I am the Beef. The reason why you guys are so mad is because I came into the seas with a 90 FOV and I'm clipping and clapping every single one of you. In fact, the only reason why you even take me out, problem, is because you used the 120. He said, yes, I'm in college. He said, yes, I still enjoy the Sea of Thieves. Let me play, okay? I bought this game. I want to enjoy it. So I'm going to tell on any and everybody problem, right? It backfired. I showed you guys last video. It all backfired. They got his ass out of here. Okay, rinsed him off. He was gone, banned and all. Beav is back, okay? Not only is Beav back, he got the people that made the fake screenshot out of there too. He got the likes of Western Castle banned. He got Jay Will banned. I don't know who the hell Lurkins is. RLLURN. I don't know who that is. But he also got Clehu banned, okay? Wafton was going for a minute. I'm not sure if he backed, but Beav got him too, right? Leave it to Beaver. He ain't playing. Remember I told you? Beaver has a meat cleaver and he was chopping everybody off and he's not done yet, right? Atomic Dane even got banned for a little bit, which was sad. I felt bad for the guy because he has everything. You talk about somebody that plays this game and has no life, okay? He has everything, even all the way down to the insider stuff. Beef ended up getting his revenge, okay? And all of you need to learn a very valuable lesson, okay? When it comes to this game, right? You might be able to joke and play amongst your friends, this, that, and the third, but some people still take this game very, very serious, and they will get you banned, like the likes of myself. Y'all know I snitch. I don't care. Moving forward, somebody is really doing some serious clout chasing. His name's Shawaka, right? He wants me to talk about him. Now, people do a lot of interesting things when they come to my videos, you know what I mean? Or when they want to get inside of my videos, like they do a lot of interesting things. This right here, I'm not even going to give this too much time, let alone too much attention. This ain't even, this was just a little strange is what I want to say. I mean, because you could have did anything, right? This is what makes this so ridiculous, right? I'm going to point out the ridiculousness, if that's a word, problem, of this. Because he could have done anything, you guys, like, you know, he could have lied and said he beat Xander. He could have lied and said he beat Middle. He could have lied and said he beat Choff, Catchy. He could have said, hey, he beat, you know, you name it. He could have just said it. He could have did anything in the world. He could have claimed that he is the #1 best SOT player to get in my video, right? And I probably would have did it because he was a reliable source, right? Now, I don't know I know the effects that porn could have on somebody's brain, right? Right? We all know that. If you don't know, you'll find out sooner or later, right? Now, we've all watched porn. I don't know. Maybe we have. Maybe I'm just telling on myself. I don't know, right? We've stumbled across this some way, somehow problem, right? Now, I'm not a hinty porn guy myself, right? And I'm going to tell you why I will continue to stay away from it, because what it has done to this kid's brain, I don't think it'll ever be fixed. Because I just want to know why, out of all the attempts in the world he could have taken to get in my video, I just want y'all to look at this, right? Let's go. Shawaka says, I would love to go in a Bay video for saying error. I mean, I'm less than 1% black. Omni says K. Shawaka says, so it's okay. Then Cleu says, I'll send it for you if you want at Shawaka. This makes Cleu look bad because I get information from Cleu, but if you're willing to send me somebody clout chasing, okay, here we go. Let's go back to SV. Let's go back to Morphine. Let's go back to CD242, whatever that guy's name is. I don't care about you problem. And that makes everything you've ever told me, you guessed it, a lie, and that becomes a problem. This is why you have to be careful when you send me these type of information, because maybe y'all don't know. Maybe a lot of you kids are new, right? I'm gonna let y'all know something. Listen to me and listen to me clear. I am the original, the number one, the numero uno, LSD legendary Sea-Dog 101 problem. Wrote the handbook, okay? Before a lot of you new kids showed up to this terrible arena, right? In this broken game that Rare cannot fix, I got my LSD triumphant Sea-Dog the hard way, okay? I got it out of the mud, okay? A lot of you newcomers ain't even as talented as the original LSDs are. You most definitely ain't as dope as me, okay? So when y'all call the game boring, y'all just really talking out the side of your ass, okay? Because y'all have no idea how good this game used to be, and then y'all show up late, and everybody's on this clout chasing stuff. I don't even get it. Moving forward, let's get right into it. Shawaka says yes. The more people send Bay me saying the better. So he believes it. Shawaka, the racist problem. He thinks he came up with the best idea in the world to get inside of my video. It worked to the degree of I just want to show y'all what the effects hinty porn has on a teenager's brain. Okay? It's morphed it into a way to where he can't properly think. You know what I'm saying? So these guys are all inside of the Discord together. Wafton, Cleu, Shawaka, Omni Moist. And what they do is they all try to send me different stories in order just to get inside of the video, right? But the thing about it is, just like how they can't stick together as crews, right? That's why they'll never be legendary. All of their stories are mixed up, right? So, and then they think they can get away with certain stuff. So that's why when you have Wafton popping up saying he beat Raptar, that's why Raptar is going to come out and claim the fact that, bro, it never happened, right? Because it's like, hey, let Baythanger do his drama videos, but don't throw dirt on my name, right? Don't try to bucket me, problem. Shawaka, stop watching hinty porn. You have to stop watching it. What it is doing, it is messing up your brain, right? Out of all the ideas you could have came up with, you could have did way better than this, bro. Y'all have to stop this clout chasing. Okay? Like, I get it. That, like, I kind of understand now why a lot of the PC players don't really, like, kind of play no more, and how they kind of meme the Xbox players. Because I guess you guys, a lot of y'all are kids, and y'all just, I don't know, y'all just drama, right? None of y'all can stick together as crews. None of you. None of y'all could be number one. None of y'all don't even know how to be better players, right? This is why the game is starting to suck. This is why the community is bad, right? Because all y'all do is clout chase all day long. None of you guys have natural talent. The natural talent of Verdi. The natural talent of Scuttle. And I want to read this real quick just to be clear, to let somebody know, because I was going to say the natural talent of Absent, but I don't know what it is. Every time, ever since Wafton has brought up the likes of trying to be better than Absent, I've been coming across some stories and stories and stories about this kid. Maybe he was never good as he is. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, look, Onyx Gamer comes out shooting for the hip. In fact, this was a blind fire. The guy had his eyes closed and he was hitting. He said back then the only good Xbox players was me and Carrot. Absent was crap. I don't even know how he was... I don't even know how he was claimed as the best Xbox player when me and Carrot bullied him in Bling in a 2v2 LOL problem. Often, I'm trying to give you the kind of attention you need. You know, I honestly feel like you kind of think that you're being bullied or picked on, but you just need to understand, don't bring up Absent anymore, okay? Okay, like you've been to school before. You've been to school, right? You sat in class before COVID, right? Or even when you do your Zoom meetings with the teacher, right? What does the teacher say when a student does not show up? You guessed it, right? The teacher says you are absent problem, okay? Absent has not been coming around. He's gone. And the fact that you keep bringing him up or have brought them up, right? And this Xbox whole best player thing, the truth is going to start to come out. You have ruined Absent's legacy. You tried to ruin Reptar's legacy, right? Everybody's not here for the fun and games, my guy. Now, regardless of the reputation y'all probably think I have, like, oh, Baythanger just puts out lies and this, that, and the third, I'm going to tell you one thing. I'll get super, super serious if y'all continue this wild behavior, okay? If y'all want to get in a Baythanger video, be good at it, okay? Don't clout chase it. Nobody ever became good being a clout chaser. Okay, the point of this whole thing that y'all missing, let's go to school. We going to school today, y'all. This is Baythanger class. I'm sorry. Middle, when he lost to the Misfits, he didn't go clout chase and lie and say he was better than the Misfits. He went and recruited and made a better team, or a team that was just as good. Okay? This is why you have the Catchies, the Choffs, the Nixons, okay? Logic, he did his little thing. He was okay. He played a part, problem. He went and got better at the game. He didn't clout chase to get better, okay? The Misfits were just a whole nother different being. Now, Conquest was just ass, okay? Their whole main objective and job was to promote the Bandits, okay? The Revenants was ass. That team was not even originally theirs. What's that guy's name? Valtora stole that team from a guy, and everybody followed Valtora. The Revenants have been ass. Speaking of them being ass, that last montage they put out, Valtora said he took like a year or two to make it, problem, okay? If you see the montages that's been coming out lately, okay, whether it be, I wish that guy's name was not so close to Meester, whatever, that guy. If you see what he's putting out, plus also what's getting ready to come out, and I can't wait to see this, I swear, once Bouncy Butter drops this, like, I'm super excited. When I see the effects like I'm seeing right here, like, look at the character, look at the fire around that, okay? Look at the fire around that. Now, some of y'all might say that's not a big deal. But if it's not a big deal, then why haven't you done it yet, right? It is talent around here. What I think has happened is, right, you newcomers, whether you be an Xbox or a PC player, I think you're getting so deep involved in trying to become like an actual legend, or maybe trying to getting my videos. Be good first, okay? When you're following the likes of these PC players trying to do the 120 FOV on an Xbox, it's making you look bad. Okay, we can talk about Scuttle real quick. Oh, Scuttle does it, da-da-da-da. Okay, that doesn't mean Scuttle is better. Scuttle has a legacy of him being good before he went to PC. I'm not saying I'm agreeing with him doing the 120 FOB. If you let Pago tell the story, he'll tell you that Scuttle is a 99-cent pack of ass now when he's not using it, right? So it might end up hurting you in the long run. All I'm saying is, man, y'all need to chill out with the clout chasing. I can't believe y'all have a Discord dedicated with trying to get into my videos off of lies. And Pego, I'm going to tell you why I'm disappointed in this whole thing and how this all kind of comes back to you in a way, right? Not all of it, but some. You need to put more respect on the OGs as well, because we're going to get into what you said. The unmitigated gall, the disrespect that came out of your mouth, problem towards the OGs, comparing them to the new talent, right? The clout chasing talent. But before we get into that, look, y'all, people still out here getting caught slipping, including myself. Problem. Like this fella right here, we're going to jump right into it. People are not understanding how the seas are still not safe, right? And the community ain't neither. Anybody can get it. And this is why Runster got it. Camp hits him up. He says, look like Candace. Runster says, who that? Camp says, Candace dick fit in your mouth, nigga. Problem. Runster says, damn, you are lonely. He didn't even have a comeback, right? He says, damn, you're lonely. And I guess New Face caught me slipping. Problem. He found a Twitter that I don't run. But if it was my Twitter, you know why I wouldn't care if he did find it? Because
I don't give a fuck because Twitter's not a real place.
Problem. All right? Nobody gives a damn about what you talk about, noob case. I'm still on your ass. I ain't even done yet. Wait till you reveal your real face. Moving forward. Back to this clout chasing stuff and the disrespect of the OGs and how people need to put respect on the OGs' names. We are the reason why all these kids are clout chasing, trying to get to the fame that they'll never get because they can't stay together. But before I deep dive into that, let's go back to what Pego said 2 weeks ago. The same person that when I shot him with an idea, when he asked to be my YouTube partner and I gave him privileges to control my YouTube, when I shot an idea at him, he shot the idea down because he was emotionally evolved with Polo. Somebody warned me about Pego, but I didn't want to believe it. And I was thinking about that idea all day. And he said he doesn't want to, I shouldn't do it because he thought that era was over with, but it was a very creative idea. I was going to do a creative breakdown on how the Blunder Thumpers broke up. And he said no. And now I know why. He's an emotional orange. Problem. Let's jump into what he says. He says the words you were talking about, because remember when I told y'all that the kid's very intelligent, he could use some very high vocabulary and whatnot, and he was saying how AIM and with the new school players, this, that, and the third. Okay, going back. Okay, moving forward. He says the words you were talking about forgetting was game sense, fort knowledge, and fort movement. Like I said in that VC, AIM is a part of skill, and middle has incredible aim. But the OG TDMers never comped as hard. Listen to this word. Listen to the passion behind this. Listen to the disrespect. Okay? Okay, he says, let me go back to where I was. Okay, he said, I said in the VC. He said, aim is a part of skill. And middle has incredible aim, but the OG TDMers never comped as hard or tried as much as players do now. So they don't have the same kind of game sense, knowledge, movement, etc. That is a problem. Y'all need to listen to that. Y'all need to go back and read that real slow. Just listen to what he is saying. Listen to the disrespect. A player of the likes of Scuttle has amazing aim and movement and knowledge of where he can lose you on the fort, how to get high ground and where he can get angles on you and he will barely miss. But aim will never be as important in any game as much as game sense. I'm sorry, Pego. Everything you said right there, I just can't agree with, especially when it comes to the aim part. Okay? I agree with Logic when it comes to this. Okay, let's jump into what Logic says. He said it would take less than 2 days to learn fort movement. These OG legends, quotation marks, aren't just good at aim. It's game sense and adaptability. Pull the word out of the vocabulary book that you didn't use, Pego. Okay, don't mess with Logic. The guy is speaking logic here. No rapper. Problem. He says we would master everything that everyone else is doing, including himself, and then some like we did before. No shot, it wouldn't be close. Also, fort movement doesn't mean anything if you are already dead. Problem. Pago, you just defended a whole backing of clout chasers. You said that the OGs has never comped as hard as these new players. Do you realize what these kids are doing? They have a Discord making up stories, clout chasing, trying to become or get on a video just to try to be talked about. Think about it. I'm not talking about Wafton because he's good. I'm not talking about Shawaka because he's good. I'm not talking about Omni, Clevehu, Morphine, SV. If y'all want all the clout, y'all can have it. If y'all wanted y'all name inside of this video, problem. Y'all getting it. Y'all getting in this video for being clout chasing 99-cent packs of ass. And y'all out here ruining people's legacies, right? A lot of this stuff wouldn't even be talked about if y'all would just leave it alone or try to make your own lane. But when you're constantly saying that you want to be better than Absent, you want to be better than Middle, you want to be better than Xander, Pingu, etc., do you realize that there's secrets amongst the seas that people don't want me to know? I'm not supposed to know Absent wasn't the best Xbox player when he thought he was, and he's ass, but the fact that y'all keep on chasing this clout, people are going to start to talk. If y'all cannot handle the seas or be good naturally, then you know what y'all need to do? Y'all need to get the hell out of the way for the true gamers and the true people, players that are actually good at this game. Don't try to come down on me and tell me I don't got content to put out. Don't try to come at Bay Thanger like I don't do this. Don't try to come at me like I'm not the real. Don't try to come at me like I'm not the content king, right? I was built for this. I was born for this. If y'all want to go back and look at my resume, okay, they used to call me Go-Go Gadget, Gears of War 2. Go ahead and get on your YouTubes and check it out. This ain't my first rodeo, baby. Until next time. I thought we had a bigger threat, right? I thought everything was getting calm, cool, and collected because people was getting banned, but we got a bigger threat than I've ever seen in my life. Clout chasing is at an all-time high, and these Xbox players are trying to keep up with the PC players, but they cannot do it naturally. Again, and I'm not going to repeat myself after I say it this last time. If y'all cannot stand the hot water, y'all need to get the hell out. Until next time, the seas ain't safe.